Hello everybody. Sorry I haven't been around a lot. I've been a bit under the weather this week and the last week and this beginning of this week. And then I went to the show at Exeter, and because I still wasn't really feeling very well, it took quite a lot out of me. So it's taken me a couple of days to get over that. We're Sunday today. I went on Thursday. I actually didn't buy very much. I bought some knitting yarn for my little plushes that I'm making. What else did I buy? Some ink. Oh, couple of ink pads, like that. I've got one like that. And I bought a new one of those because I use that colour all the time. A couple of stamps, but Christmas ones, deer, trees, that sort of thing. Nothing really. But there is one thing I will share, but I will share that in a separate video. Okay, I'll do that in a couple of days. One, it's like a junk journal kit, and they were great. So I'm going to share one of those, but I just want to sort of get in gradually today and doing something. So I thought I would do this sort of page here. Okay, because I need something on here. I'd already had lace stuck on there. Okay, then I decided I wanted vellum, little vellum pockets going up. So I'm going to use this and do that. Oh dear. So I've taken the lace off. So you've got a bit of a mark there. But I'm going to put it back on once the vellum's there. So let's have a look. Let's do... Yeah, my husband's ill at the moment. He's got like, it's a bit skinnier, but that's right. Like flu, but I haven't had that. It's just I've had skin problems and, I just been itching like mad. So I've had to just sit there and crochet. But I have been doing things. I can't just sit there, actually. I have to do something. Right, okay. I'm going to put 3 down, so... I might just stitch them on because I can. Let's take that off a minute. Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, I've done a video on those last time. So let's stick this down. Thought the vellum was quite good because it's got sort of leaves on it. So and I've got leaves going through the kit, haven't I? So just got to remember not to sew the top. So I've got to get my mind going now. Journaling, not crochet. Oh. Yeah, I'm doing what it is. I'm doing a little craft event, and really it's to get my son going because they make jewelry and that, and they because of they suffer with anxiety. I wanted, I'll go with them. So I thought, well, I might as well do something. And down here, my journals, they would look at it and think, what is that? So I thought, I'll go back to crocheting a bit because I used to do it years ago, but now, oh my gosh, the patterns are amazing. And I just, it was all granny squares back when I was doing it. So you can imagine, can't you? I was like, oh, seeing all these little animals. So yeah, it's a bit addictive for me. So I have to be careful with things like that because they do take over. But I'm just making stuff to go on this craft stall. Like, it's a Christmas market type thing. So see what happens. And I'm doing some like face scrubbers and different little things. Just really, I'm just going through a load of patterns that I got, you know, I bought and or free. Some are free, some I actually are free, but I still go and buy them. Just going through the patterns to see which ones I like. So we shall see. I've done quite a few. Right, I'll go in to stitch that, and then that's that little page done. And put the lace. What I'm going to do, the lace is going to go down there, so I'll glue that on in a minute. Okay, I'll stitch along those bits first, and then I'll put the lace on. Okay, so that's all stitched up, and then I put that in there. I don't know whether you saw the pages that I done the other day. You know, that when I was doing the tags, I just mocked up. I will use these because they're Alan Edgar Poe, but I will ink them up and age them a bit more. But I'm leaving all that. I think that looks nice. I just stamped the back stamp over it. Okay, and I thought that looks nice for, you know, something plainer on there. And we'll gradually increase a bit of green, and then put that journaling card in there at the moment. And that's quite nice because you can just sort of see that poking out from here. Quite like that. So here I'll decorate the pockets. What am I going to put in them first? A lot of these have been coffee stained. That one hasn't there yet. Oh yes, yes it has. So that's got to be, well, I most probably back that because this pocket was quite spacious, if you know what I mean, or put something else there as well. That was left over from last year, so that was handy. So put a few tags in, maybe. Usually work on about 3. Oh, I'll put him in. You might want to. I think that's done from napkin on top of book pages. Edward Poe actually, and then I cut them out. All right, so I can go in there because that can always be stuck somewhere. Okay, I think he's going to go here actually. Tall tag there, maybe little one, and then we've got to have some at the top. I've got a creaky door today because the door's slightly open. It's still, well, it's been freezing actually because I haven't been very well, but it's definitely warmer today. It's something like that. Okay. That's there. Right, what I do want, I'm going to start adding a little bit of green. This might be a little bit too green. Oh, I actually think that's going to be all right. And that's quite a good tone. So here and there, just going to sort of add that. I don't want all the same. Oh, I might stick out. I think, oh, there's one of Tracy's there. That brilliant kit that was last year. She brought out. Okay. Yeah, everything will be inked up and everything. I'll do that off camera because that's... Yeah, I'll do that for now. Okay, I'll keep this one out because it is quite a good tone there. Perfect. Okay, so that's that. The here, gonna have to do something there, not sure yet. And here, what have I done? I've done a belly band there. And here is the back. I'm actually quite liking that bit of contrast of nothing being there, if you know what I mean. Here I would most probably put, not a tag so much because they can go on a plain page, but maybe something like that would look nicer. Right, and I'm just clipping everything in for now, and then I'll go from there. Do that, and always put a little ticket too. There you go. Right, hello everybody. There wasn't most probably an end to the last bit of video just before this, because that's when I was saying that I hadn't been feeling very well. My husband was ill, and then I went down with it, and it's been a week, I think. Yeah, definitely. I was literally in bed, and I can't say it's a full-blown flu, because it's sort of like 2 days later I was up, but I only stayed in bed for a couple of extra hours, if you know what I mean. But I felt really groggy and cold and all that sort of thing, and I'm still very tired. But I thought I can, you know, I've been in the studio yesterday doing the new kit that'll be going out tomorrow, because it's Saturday today, on the 1st of the month. So I sort of managed to do that in between sort of like going to bed. but anyway, I'm here now, and I need to get on with the journal. I did get to add in the green. I'd done that yesterday. I sort of like sprayed it around, just added a bit of green to the pages. Yeah, so it's coming along, but this last signature hasn't anything in it, so I thought I'd work on that today. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's nowhere near full or anything like that, and I've also cut my covers, you know, to cover, so they're all cut. They've been gessoed, so I'm not sure how I'm doing that yet. I wanted to get on with the journal and get a feel of, you know, what was happening. These were left over from the 100-day challenge, which I didn't finish, so I thought I actually got a couple of those, but I'll just do one to go in this signature here. So it's like a treble pocket, that's all. I will put the 100-day challenge videos, because there's some really good videos on there, folks, that, you know, some different things that I've done. And yeah, it was all good fun, all out of book pages as well. So I am going to stick that down after I've inked up everything. I'm going to ink up heavily rather than covering the inside of these pages. So yeah, all this is a bit of paper and folded. So yeah, because I'm going to stick that down, so I'll get a pocket here, yeah, and there. I'm not worried about the back one because it's actually being stuck down. But you can, if it's floating, you've got another pocket at the back. It's only folding the paper, you know, and so yeah, heavily inked up. So, and a black stitch in. Oh, where's my bit of paper? So I've been working on this, and when I sprayed the pages yesterday, I also sprayed on here. Yeah, so this sort of is coming on quite nicely as well. Yeah. I forgot where I am. Sorry, folks. There we are. So this is going to go on here as well. You know, this is what I do. And I've stuck a couple of bits of paper from the Poe book. So, yeah. That'll be some more tags coming out of that one. And I've also got another one started, because I put that at the back, and I had some on there, so I've got another one there. See all this distress that's going on here. You only have to spritz that with water and it'll do some interesting things. So, yeah, so if I don't speak a lot, I've only just got my voice back. I sounded like a mouse. I was like squeaking. Or my cat that has no voice at the moment. She's well, only a kitten, but she just haven't found her voice at all, and all it comes out is a little squeak. It's quite funny because all my cats have been very vocal, so it's I think he gets a bit embarrassed when I start laughing at it. Okay, right, I'm going to stitch down there, yeah, and stitch the pocket shut. All right, there we go. Right, what have I got? I'm not worried about anything being in it at the moment because I haven't done all the tags or anything, but we'll just do it up a bit. Let's have a look. So I've done that. These are over from last year, so okay, let's find out where it's going to go. Oh, look at that skinny skinny signature. It's a bit big for that. So, oh, I'm going to make an insert, an envelope insert for this one or something. So I'm trying to find a page where I can use it and got access to it, if you know what I mean, because gets in the way there, so it's better if it's in that way. Yeah. I'm just wondering, actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to put this on here, but I'm going to cut that down. Okay, let's say I'm not really thinking, because not really. Yeah, I'm going to cut that down, put that on that piece of paper. There, and then just restitch. That's all. So I'll go ahead and do that. That'll be perfect, because that's where I want it. I don't want the two bats together, even though I really like it. It might be a flower actually. Yeah, okay, I'm going to go with that. Because don't forget, we're going to have something in the pocket as well, so we don't want it too bulky. And here we go. So that's that done. All right. There we go. Easy peasy. And it's there. What am I going to do? Oh, yes, I need to do an insert, don't I? So what I will do, put that away a minute. Am I doing an envelope insert? It's a bit similar size to that one, isn't it? Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Right. Some of these. Oh, let's do something with that. I think perhaps that can be a page in there. I'm going to open it out, I think. That's that page there. I just put a bit of paper on that. That was from the book, and then that was... so I just stuck that on. Oh, that might be interesting. Let's see where that falls. I think I'm going to do that. There we go. It's going to go in there. Okay. So that needs to come off to about there. Okay. Yeah, and it's going to see him through the page, so... I think what I'm going to do is this technique where I get some text going on. Hopefully it's thin enough to leave some behind. Yeah. And then I'll rip the paper off, and hopefully it leaves a bit of the paper behind. So. Okay, I had to leave them to dry though. Okay. So I might have to do that tomorrow. Just leave that alone. What am I going to do on the inside of that? Okay. I'm trying to pull that off already. Oh, I'll tell you what, I have got that for a change. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. I Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do with this is put some coffee on it. It needs sort of breaking down a bit, if you know what I mean. I don't think this is working now. It's too new, yeah, if you know what I mean, because I just printed, I'm not just printed it, but I want it more grungy, so this is the sort of thing I will do. I'm just breaking it down a bit. The water won't stay on there at all. That's because it's... But I'm actually going to screw it up as well. Okay. Running out of space, folks. I'm just going to do this. It doesn't matter about the back because I'm using it as collage paper. Okay. Just got to be a bit gentle so you don't rip it. Okay. Now, this is something else that I will leave overnight. Okay. So I don't want to rip it. Alright. And what will happen, dry, and then I sort of tend to flatten it out and iron it. Sometimes I have to iron them, but... Right, okay. So, I shall leave that like so. Another thing that's got to dry. Totally unprepared. Yeah, right, okay, got these two tags. let's put a bit of colour on there. I want to incorporate a couple of those that I done. This is bamboo. When did I do it? 100-day challenge. Bit of purple. Lindy's. This is. I'm gonna. Okay, I've got different purple here somewhere. Right, with hardly a little bit in, but I like the way it's sort of, this is slightly darker, so. Okay, and that can go on there as well. Okay, a little bit more green actually. What's this one? Distress Citron. Twisted Citron. Yes. Just got a bit more depth to it, look. Right, that's it. And they got to dry too, right? There's quite a lot I've got going on to play with tomorrow. And I'll put them on top of that bit of paper that's drying. Don't mind if it drips on. And let's get some stuff on there. Bit of water, this is. Okay. Let do its thing. That'll dry as well. I had a really nice bit, didn't I? That I haven't finished. Oh, did I put that up there? What did I do with that? Yeah, there it is. Because we like that. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's do a bit of stamping on here. Because I really like that. Very nice. This isn't permanent, by the way, so it might run when I work with it, but I don't mind because I'm just adding a few bits. I'm not sure whether it's get rid of that because it doesn't really go with what I'm doing. A tiny bit more in there. This is a lovely colour, by the way. It's called Fallen Leaves. It's like a dirty brown colour, but it's virgin on black, but just softer than black. That's that one. Oh, got an arrow on that one. Look. That's upside down. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What am I doing with that? Okay. Some of this might bleed because it's the pigment. So, okay, which I don't mind. I really don't mind when that happens. I actually quite like it. So, but that's a background that I will most probably do some tags out of. Similar to the other one that I done. Bats. Should we put some bats around? Done. Done. Okay. All right. Watch that space for that as well. Okay. That's all for another day. So I've done a few different things today and just to get back into it again, and I'm getting a feel for what I'm doing. I should keep that there. So like I said, everything needs to dry now. And that'll be later on because I'll do similar to that one maybe. Not sure. This is, leave that alone. Might need a bit more on that, but that's the right tone now. Nice bit of crumpled up paper. And we've got the insert going on. So quite a lot to be going on with. Okay, thanks for watching then, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.